If Adam passes close to a tree, he increases the lifespan of that tree. The mosquitoes came to Adam to sing songs of worship because of what he carried. Adam could sit in Eden and command the galaxies and the constellation. Every manifestation you see before the coming of Jesus Christ were packets of things Adam did. He was Adam that brought that witness to the face of the earth. If Joshua could tell the sun to stand, it's because it was captured in Adam's record. Because it was Adam that created that allowance to the face of the earth. If men could name things, it was because Adam named them. If Adam had not revealed the possibility of giving nomenclature to things that God created, you wouldn't have dared do it. Adam was the patriarch that ordered the first order of manifestation on the face of the earth. But the reason was because in the cool of the day, he kept looking at him. He kept looking at him. And the more he saw him, the more he became like him. The key of power is encounter. This is why we stay long in a place of prayer. It's not because we want to brag that we pray for 10 hours. If it was about time, it would have been a waste. If it was about time, it would have been a waste. We pray into encounters. We don't pray because we want to pray long. We pray long because there are gates in the heavens. And as we join in prayer, we ascend. That's why he said, have you not heard? Has it not been said to you that the everlasting God fainted not? Neither is he weary. He giveth power to the faint. And unto them that have no might, he increaseth strength. Even the youth shall faint and the young men shall utterly fall. He said, but they that wait upon the Lord, they mount up with wings like the eagles. They run, they are not weary. They walk, they do not faint. What has happened? They have begun to see something that is not within human civilization. Once upon a time, the guy could faint. But when he began to mount up, he started seeing something else. He started seeing something else. And the Bible said Jesus was weak and he went to Gethsemane. And there he knelt down in fear and he was praying. And suddenly, he said, angels came and strengthened him. He said in Matthew chapter 17 verse 2, he said as he prayed, the fashion of his countenance was altered. His raiment glistered. And there appeared before him Moses and Elias. When we begin to ascend, we begin to see heavenly realities. And when you see it, you come out with him. Because when we shall see him, we shall be like him. If you have not had encounter, you have no power. My brothers and sisters, don't use your life for experiment. Instead of confronting the mountain, labor in the spirit to have encounter. Don't begin from the mountain because a motivational preacher told you things. Don't begin there. Don't begin there. This is not psychology. You cannot labor in the spirit to catch a glimpse of reality. But you want to go and labor with the mountain. That's why our labor is in futility. A man who cannot stay with God until he touches him wants to go and command the mountain to move. So instead of spending time with God and commanding things on earth, you don't spend time with God and you come to earth and things command you. Because what you see is what controls you. Yahweh, Yahweh. Can I tell you why you are weak? It's because of the things you have seen and the things that you have not seen. You have only seen fear. You have only seen intimidation. You have only seen corruption. But he said, who shall stand upon the mountains of God? Who shall ascend his holy hills? Who shall ascend? Because when you ascend that mountain, you can control things on earth. Men don't change because our message is sweet. Men don't change because our message is intelligent. Men change because our message commands change. No, please, sit down. It compels them. They don't know what they are hearing, yet they can't deny it. Somebody played my message for one elder in the village. He said, this man, if they talk too quick, I know they hear what they talk, but as they hear, they love God. I don't know what they happen. I don't know what they talk, but as they hear, I say, spirits don't speak English. Spirit speaks spirit and life. So what you are hearing is spirit and life. And when that life enters you, all of a sudden, it's called endunamo. You mount up with wings. I am saying this to someone so that when you leave this meeting, you will go and labor in the spirit. See, we have abused impartations. Because people cannot wait on God for 3 hours, but they wait on men for 3 weeks. And then they come struggling to cut button, to touch you. You are wasting your time. When you see him, then you shall be like him. Men must be encouraged to stay with God, because power in the spirit is not even ability to raise the dead. It's ability to stand in the presence. To stand. Moses was able to stand there for 40 days. He stood at the age of 80 to tell you it's not physical strength. He climbed Sinai. Sinai is over 9,000 feet tall. But there was something he was looking for. He knew the power he commanded was based on what he saw. And sometimes after climbing Sinai, God will not be waiting for him. He will still come there and wait for 6 days. Then Shekinah will come. And when the Shekinah come, as Moses leaves the mountain, you will think he has left God on the mountain. And suddenly, the Bible will say, and Moses wist not that his face shone. Because the God he thought he left, he didn't leave him. The God followed him out. When you wait on God, God follows you. And then the guy comes. If he says A becomes law. Moses became so strong in this reality until the Old Testament was called the laws of Moses. They were not called the laws of God. They were called the laws of Moses. He had mingled with God so much that when he comes out, he fleshes out divinity. How do you touch such a man? You dare him, he say, if I be a man of God, let the earth open his mouth and swallow you. And then you will say, earth, where is the ear of the earth? You are joking. If he says it, it will happen. If I be a man of God, let the earth open up. Who has done it before? It doesn't need to be done. A man who carries power does not only command spirit, he commands nature. Did you know?